City lead.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
SGA against Oubre. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. The 76ers shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And the Thunder with some changes. Jalen Williams is checked in for Holmgren. And it's Dort in for Jalen Williams. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. That gives them the lead. George has got 23 points.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Mitchell kicks to Dort. Top of the key. Rebound by the 76ers. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. There's the screen. Here's George. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Dort finds Caruso. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he uses the glass on the layup. SGA's got 14.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Here's Mitchell. He's got 17. There's the 3. And it's Bona with the rebound. The 76ers leading. Grimes passes to George. For 3. Here's one.
Oh, yes! And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Dort wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Dort's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Outside for George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Edwards passes to Grimes. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Isaiah Joe comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Joe, good.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
24 seconds left to play in the third. He takes it in. Grimes with the bucket. Grimes has got 11 points.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
It's stolen by Edwards. Grimes passes to George. Shoots over George. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Thunder. They've led by as many as 11 points. And so in the game for the 76ers, we've got Trendon Watford. Edwards is out there with Quentin Grimes. Then it's Paul George. And it's Bona in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Grimes, covered by Mitchell. Redford, it's good on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Caruso. Stolen by George. Here we go, one-on-one. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Fast break, here we go. Caruso, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. And it's George missing. Thunder shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Here's Dort. Off target with his 3. Philadelphia shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Edwards finds George. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
The 76ers making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Here's Dort. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Here's Grimes, covered by Mitchell.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. SGA's checked in for Isaiah Joe. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. Coach did everything he could to fire up his team, saying, quote, "This is where every one of you has to dig deep. It's going to come down to who wants it more. Anything to give his team an extra push to close the gap." Guys?
Okay, Allie, thank you. Shot clock at 6. Here's Edwards. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Edwards got his first bucket in this one.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Holmgren sets the screen for Mitchell. Pass to Holmgren for the 3. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. And a healthy 60% tonight.
Didn't get a 3 in the first half, but now he's on the board with his first triple of the game.
Here's Grimes, covered by Mitchell. Driving the lane, that puts them in the lead. Mitchell's got 19 points. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And also, you've got to mention the block shots. Playing hard on defense, not allowing shooters to get comfortable.
The drive by Mitchell. And a wide open look for SGA. Offline with his 3. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that can carry on well throughout the year.
Here's Grimes. The kick out to Walker. That 3 off the mark.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time. After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
Here's Dort. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Great instincts from Caruso to grab the steal and send it up the court.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And the Thunder with some changes. Hartenstein's checked in for Alex Caruso. Jalen Williams comes in for Gordon. And Wallace subbed in for Mitchell. And Greg the Thunder, NBA champions at last. And still incredibly young.
And this was no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Edwards against Williams. There's the drive. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And finished off by Williams.
Wow, Williams going up high, playing over everybody's head.
Drummond the screen to the inside. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Hartenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
Down low, Holmgren with the steal. Pass to Wallace. Again, the Thunder score.
Just continued sloppiness with the basketball. They are shooting themselves in the foot.
Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Drummond, banked in off the glass.
And how about the movement there by Drummond off that pick and roll, getting himself to a great spot there for the finish.
Pass to Hartenstein, back to SGA. Now Hartenstein, out to Wallace, 6 to shoot. And the jam by Wallace.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Paul George is checked in for Edwards. The 76ers trail by 11. Drummond with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Edgecombe score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
76ers have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. That'll put Paul George on the line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. George, no good on the free throw.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
Wallace. Williams finds SGA. Feet away. No good.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Here's George. Takes the three. Holmgren rips down the rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Good! Lays it right in there.
Lethal in that area. Williams has the athletic ability and finesse to score in so many ways.
Edgecombe with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. George. And they pick up the 2.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be high. and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Williams outside. Now Holmgren puts up the three. From outside, does not go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for a three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Huge bucket by George there. He lives for these moments.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Martenstein with the screen for SGA. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And Philadelphia making a change here. Bonus checked in.
Number 30.
The 76ers trail by 5. Now George. Drummond with a screen on Williams. George. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Huge bucket from George, leaning on the vet in that spot.
George, no good on the free throw. The Thunder leading by 3. SGA. Yeah, count it.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment.
Wow. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And that tacks another big point onto the lead. Great N1 play showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
Drummond with a screen on Williams. George. He parachutes in for the putback.
And answering the call, Andre Drummond giving this team some huge buckets down the stretch.
Great touch off the pass.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one. And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach. And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams fires. And he does not hit. Edgecombe with it. George! Count it. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued